would say to one trend in the industry, as D2C marketing in the United States in particular has become so much more expensive and so much more of a crowded space,
Mm,
one trend in the industry has been sort of celebrity rounds, right? Where celebrities and influencers are now actually investing in and sort of taking the companies. A great example would be Athletic Greens in the space, which just did a very large round and brought a lot of people on there. I would say if I'm looking at someone and choosing a supplement company, if I see that a influencer or a celebrity is an equity owner and tied to that
mm,
company, I might feel a little bit more confident as opposed to if they're truly a hired gun, you know what I mean? And someone drove a dump truck full of money up to their house to say what they wanted to. But unfortunately, because of the loose regulations in the United States in particular, it really just is incumbent upon the consumer themselves to do exactly what Meni said: seek out the science, vet it for yourself, try to get the study, try to understand the study, and it's a little bit caveat emptor
yeah.
from there.
Those
Yeah.
are such good points. Those are such good points. I only have one comment, and if we're kind of flowing and talking about this, I think that having a stake in a company doesn't always guarantee that that celebrity has done their due diligence. I think that if we look at a completely different industry and look at what happened with FTX recently, you saw a lot of celebrities that acted as promoters or supporters of that business didn't do any of that due diligence. But if we take everything that you mentioned, all the elements that you noted in the chain, and that is just one of them, then I 100% agree with you. I just want to make sure that we don't look at one aspect and take one thing of everything you said. So let's just do that and everything will be okay. It's a chain of all the things that you said. And if those are reviewed, I am completely in agreement with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are all great points. I mean, there's a question in the chat here. Do social media platforms have an obligation to vet influencers? I mean, I think we know the answer to that one. They're never going to do it. We just want
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
more and more people to become influencers, right? So, I
Yes.
find myself often educating my patients about the pyramid of evidence, right? And, a celebrity influencer talking about something is an N of one. It's the worst kind of evidence you could have. You need to go up the pyramid and go to the
Mm,
blind randomized control studies and then go into even meta-analysis. And so once you can find a meta-analysis on a product that is a good study, you can feel confident with what it's saying. But until then, you really don't have good evidence with the N of one celebrity influencer giving a testimonial. And I think once I tell people that, they understand it. But like as Matt said, it's you're kind of on your own out there, right? The people really don't know who to trust. And a lot of people are going
mm.
to Amazon and going by the number of 10,000 5-star reviews they have on there too. And even that is not, that can be bought as well. And so
But
it's
that's
I think it's really tough. And I think as an industry, I think, we people on this call and the people in the industry really have an obligation to continually educate the consumers and call out some of these bad actors, I think sometimes as well.
mm,
Right. And which I spend a significant amount of time doing myself and on my social media platform, saying what not to buy, what not to do sometimes. It's a uphill
yeah.
battle sometimes.